Hi, this is your Brambleberry Farm Inventory video for July 12th, 2023. Alright, we still have plenty of early glow strawberries in quart pots for $8. Triple crown thornless blackberries. We have about 8 of those left in gallon pots for $16. One little Cotto blackberry in a quart pot. A good number of the Virginia native wild strawberries in quart pots, a couple of the little 4-inch pots, 3-inch pots that are $4. Joan J, red raspberries in quarts and gallons, some AAC Eden red raspberries in quart pots, Jewel black raspberries in gallon pots, 1 quart left of those. Some sort of fun hen and chicks and strawberry planters there. I don't know, I haven't put prices on these yet. I think they're going to be like $30, just for fun. Another little fun hen and chicks thing right there. Some royalty purple raspberries in quarts and gallons. We still have lots of those. A few Jewel standard strawberries. A good number of elderberries now. We've got Bob Gordon, Wildwood, Ranch, and Marge elderberries. Those are all quarts, and then we also have Bob Gordon and Wildwood in gallons. Around the corner here, some really nice looking gallon blueberries there. Patriot, Aurora, Blu-ray, just one Blu-ray, and Blue Crop, Chandler, and Bonus, just one each of those. And then some smaller guys too, Berkeley, Elliott, Early Blue, a lot of little tiny Blu-ray that are starting to look pretty nice. More of those same varieties there. Pay no attention to those seedlings. Those are for our veggie garden. A couple Jewels and Ian white Nanking cherries, and then a decent number of your standard red Nanking bush cherries in quart pots. A couple black goji berries, 1 Big Life goji berry left there. Just a couple Kalinka high bush cranberry. We have a lot of nice aronias here, mostly in gallon pots now, but we do have a few quart pots. We've got Nero, Viking, and Mackenzie. Alright, here on the herb table, we still have some wild ginger. The black-eyed Susans are starting to bloom. Sensitive fern, some eastern red columbine, purple Japanese Mitsuba parsley. The celandine poppies are looking all raggedy because it's too hot for them right now. Lots of nice ostrich ferns, Myoga ginger. We have a ton of that, and so we actually have a bunch of that down on the clearance rack just because we potted up too much. Virginia mountain mint, it's a native mint. Another native mountain mint, the big leaf mountain mint. Lots of this pretty blue cat mint. Some chocolate burnet. You can see that's flowering there, sort of fun wispy flowers. Kentucky Kernel mint, purple chives, Himalayan silver mint, starting to flower there. That is definitely one of my favorite pollinator plants. We have a ton of swamp milkweed, some nice horseradish there in quart pots. It's more of the ginger. Some sunfire figs, this stuff here is all sort of not hardy in our area. Well, the pomegranates are hardy in the ground, but not above ground. So we've got a few pomegranates there, the Russian pomegranates, red turmeric, finger root, galangal, and some, there's just, I think, one Novak Super Dwarf banana there in a big pot, some red turmeric. That little section there is stuff for your greenhouse or patio. Latarula figs. These are all the hardy figs now. Marseille Black VS figs, Magbar. I'm going to try and go a little faster here. Chicago Hardy, Nero, Celeste, Magnolia, LSU Gold, Geno's, Brooklyn White, Chicago again, Sunfire again, Sydnaya, Latarula, some red mulberries, red mulberry seedlings in gallon pots there, and then the improved cultivated varieties of mulberries here. We've got Kakuso, a white fruiting one, Italian, and we have more mulberries down with the larger trees. We have a few seedless Che available now. Those are grafted in gallon pots there for 20. Alright, and then back to the herbs. Some compact oregano, a couple witch hazel left, Arum Gold creeping oregano, some catnip, sage, a lot of bergamot, bee balm. We've got this red one and also the wild native bee balm. Get that to focus on there. Oh well, we need to keep moving. Alright, some citronella balm, a pretty red yarrow, purple flowering raspberry, sweetgrass. That's something that we've just finally gotten potted up for this season. Lemon balm, or sorry, that's a lime balm. CSB. Oh, Carolina silver bells. Looking kind of. Oh, sorry, Darren just yelled, hey, those are not for sale. I don't know why they're on the table. Okay, we've got the Zorba red oregano, more of the wild ginger. Alright, down around here, all of those gallon apples and pears are getting a lot bigger. They're now in 2-gallon pots. Geneva crab, Arkansas black, Molly's delicious, Liberty red free. These are all on semi-dwarf fruits. Moving on down here. We have a few persimmons available still. The Rosayanka hybrid persimmon, 146, which I believe is an American persimmon. There's another 146, 145. And then around here, some dwarf apples, Liberty, and then we're on to, let's see, Danube. That's a variety we don't usually carry. I haven't really looked at these. These are all mixed up, but there's a couple cherries there. Sandra Rose, Sam, sweet cherry, more Sam, lots of Sam. Okay, Montmorency, sour cherries, Sumadinka, just a couple of we have a few of those. Carmine Jewel, which is always a popular one, natural dwarf sour cherry that has some of the, like, better for fresh eating fruit. Lots of Carmine Jewel. That's awesome. Some Molly's Delicious dwarf apples, red free on a semi-dwarf. We have just a couple North Star cherries, sour cherries, Balaton, Darren, what's a CKUL?
CKVL.
VL.
I need to keep one of those back. It's from Hidden Springs Nursery. I just said sour cherry that Chris Gonzo had, and I got a few.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and a few more apples. Let's keep moving around here. Korean Giant, Asian pears, Shinseki Asian pears, Kefir, Sunrise, Magnus, these are all pears, Honey Sweet, Potomac, Shenandoah again, more Shenandoah, Harrow Sweet. There's still one purple leaf peach down there. Here we are with the 4-gallon peaches. Harrow Diamond, Reliance, and Redskin over here. And then some 2-gallon mulberries. We've got Lucille, Illinois Everbearing, GH1, and then some larger figs in 2-gallon pots, Chicago Hardy. Okay, and then a few smaller peaches, Harrow Diamond there in the 2-gallon pots. And these others aren't facing me, so I can't tell you what they are. They're not quite ready to go yet anyways. Alright, and then the 4-gallon apples are getting pretty big here. We've got Liberty on dwarf rootstocks, some Liberty on Bud 9 rootstocks. That's sorry. The Bud 9 is the dwarf. Liberty on semi-dwarf is at M111. Molly's Delicious on semi-dwarf, and just a couple Arkansas Black left on the semi-dwarf rootstock. Alright, and then down here to our little pond section, we have some of the native Azolla fairy moss available, some of the native lotus, American lotus there. Some taro, which is not hardy here, but, you know, fun to plant and dig for the winter. Some corkscrew rush, a lot of nice swamp lily or swamp lily, lizard tail, water dragon. That plant has a million different names, but it's a really pretty one and vigorous, a native water bog lover, good for rain gardens. Some pickerel weed starting to flower there. Some the Sagittaria is some people call it duck potato or Katniss or arrowhead. A lot of nice horsetail, that's local seed source, the horsetail rush. Some variegated sweet flag and regular, oh wait, these are irises here, but we also have regular sweet flag up there, the Acorus americana. The northern blue flag iris, as well as a couple of the bronze iris, another native iris. There's some of that arrowhead blooming. The rose mallow, some marshmallow, achira, which is the edible canna lily. That you can grow either just in your garden and dig it in the winter, or plant it in a rain garden or bog situation. Some cardinal flower, blue lobelia, spiderwort, both the pink and the blue that's starting to bloom there. It's pretty. More swamp milkweed down here. Soft stem bulrush, corkscrew rush, blue arrow rush. Alright, and then it's the back side of all of those things. Let's run over here to the end of this table and alright, we've got a few Josta berries left, some Maria's black currant, lots of those black currants, we love those. Some of the Ben Conan black currant, Jean Kier Van Tet's red currant, just a few of those, some other red currants, some Gloire de Sablon pink currants, the candy sweet gooseberry, Pixwell gooseberry, and a lot of Pixwell gooseberry there in the quart pots that are just about big enough for gallon pots. They're growing really fast this year. A few pawpaws left, the grafted pawpaws. We have tons of seedlings still left. But we have Atwood, Benson, and one Chappelle in the 2-gallon pots. And then these quart pots here are needing to be potted up to gallons. And by the time you see this, they might be. We've got Mango, Overlease, Sunflower, Halvin, and Atwood. And then these are this year's grafts that are not ready to go yet, but we'll have some other varieties available soon in time for fall planting. These are all seedlings of improved varieties. We've got some nice big ones that are still in those $4 3-inch pots, and then of course lots of quarts. Our clearance table. Clearance. The Myoga ginger, some LSU O'Rourke figs. I think there were some, no, maybe we sold the Black Forest. There are hybrid poplars, English walnuts, their SR is the Sunrise. Sort of surprised we have those down here. Some pears, some Seneca dwarf plums, and lots of basswood and nanny berries in 4 gallons and 2-gallon pots. Those are all the clearance trees there. All right, back up to the regular table. We have some sort of sad, neglected European grapes there that need to be potted up, some Concords and some wine grapes. Alright, and some really nice looking muscadines. Nesbit, Summit, Sugargate, Darlene, Carlos. Alright, a few hops, Nugget and Cascade, a couple Tiger Tooth Jujubes, and a bunch of quart and gallon trifoliate orange, the Flying Dragon trifoliate orange. It's a hardy citrus. We have a few of the 3-inch pots as well on those. Some dappled willow, orange basket willow, and I think there's one curly willow back there. Some of the yellow groove bamboo, that's the edible bamboo that is hardy in our area. Gold Spire, ginkgos, Eastern Star ginkgo, Jade Butterfly, Salem Lady ginkgos, some flowering quince, Toyo Nishiki, and Cameo. Some of the Chinese quince in quart pots. Male kiwis, we've got Oppets, Fairchild, and then those Geneva 3 didn't make it. Chiang Bai, Mountain, Hardy Kiwi, and just some unnamed male kiwis. And Ken's Red, female kiwis in the 2-gallon pots. We've got just a few of the LSU groundnuts in quart pots, a ton of the wild groundnuts that are all growing together in the quart and gallons. Smooth Red Sunchokes, Nora Sunchoke, and Supernova Sunchoke. Alright, around here. We still have a bunch of Kanza, seedlings of Kanza pecans, and some seedlings of Starking Hardy Giant pecans. Some shellbark and shellbark shagbark hybrid hickories. Some black walnuts that are seedlings of improved varieties. Some butternuts. Is it just one heart nut left, or are these heart nuts? Yeah, we just have one heart nut left right now in a 2-gallon pot there. Alright, the ornamental clovers, some of the pink bush clover, Amorpha fruticosa, which is also known as false indigo bush. Some thornless honey locust seedlings, Kentucky coffee tree seedlings. Oh, we've got a couple red buds back there too. Lots of Kentucky coffee tree. Those are the gallons and 2-gallon pots. A lot of Chinese chestnuts. These are seedlings of different improved varieties. More Chinese chestnuts. Yamhill hazelnuts. Well, not Yamhill. They're seedlings of Yamhill and seedlings of Jefferson hazelnuts. Those are the European hazelnuts. A bunch of the native eastern hazelnuts. And we have a whole bunch of these hybrid American European hazelnuts that are still down here in a held back area that just need to get up on the tables. Also down here that really need to get up on the table, need to make space, are a bunch of golden seal in quart pots. Okay, we're here in one of the greenhouses. These are just about ready to go out on the tables. These are all cuttings that were just potted up a few weeks ago. We have some more grapes, some seedless grapes like Reliance and Canadice, Steuben grapes. I don't think those are seedless. NR. Nero Aronia. There we go. We just used to say N. Phillips High Bush Cranberry back there. I don't know. A bunch of Concords, Lenoir, Canadice, more Mackenzie and Viking Aronia. And a bunch of other ribes like currants that we haven't carried before. So I'd have to look up the names of a lot of these. But those need a couple weeks before they're ready to go, but those will be available here pretty soon. Some more raspberries, red raspberries and purple raspberries that were just potted up yesterday. They need a couple more weeks in their pots, but we'll be ready to go soon. AAC Eden Royalty, Joan J, and Anne, the yellow raspberry. One more Cotto Blackberry. And a couple Goomies. Everyone's always wanting the Goomies. A few Carmine and Sweet Scarlet gummies there that are just about ready to go.